Vin Diesel is trying to find a new franchise once Fast and Furious series is ending. Does he succeed? Yeah, let's find out. So Bloodshot is based on the comic book of the same name from Valiant Comics, not based on DC or Marvel. This is based on the Valiant Comics character of the same name and is intended to be the first in a series of films set within a cinematic universe starring Vin Diesel, Isaac Gonzalez, Sam Heughan, Toby Kebbell, and Guy Pearce, and is directed by David S. L. Wilson in his feature film directorial debuts. Bloodshot tells the story of a Marine, Ray Garrison, played by Vin Diesel, after he and his wife are suddenly assassinated, and he is reborn by a team of scientists. Enhanced with nanotechnology, he becomes a superhuman biotech killing machine named Bloodshot. As Ray first trains with fellow super soldiers, he struggles to recall anything from his previous years, but when his memories flood back, he remembers that the man that killed both him and his wife, and he breaks out of the facility, hell-bent on revenge, only to discover that there's more to the conspiracy that he originally felt. Alright, so let's get into Bloodshot. Before I get into Bloodshot, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Bloodshot. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you somewhere in the middle? Did you see it? Also, be sure to follow me in the social media links in the description box down below for all my social media links. And if you want to donate money to my channel, you can do that as well. And if you want to send fan mail, you can do that as well. Now, going into Bloodshot, I was curious, but then I saw the trailers and I'm like, okay, the trailer doesn't look amazing, but it looks like a fun movie. And then this was one of my most anticipated honorable mentions of 2020, and I'll just say this. I did watch the movie last month. I was able to watch it early. Won't say how, but I was able to watch this movie early, and I'm just gonna say Bloodshot was okay. Bloodshot was okay, but it is kind of a disappointment. But it was a decent enough fun time. But let's just get into the positive. So I'll just say the positives right off the back. Vin Diesel as Ray Garrison. He wouldn't have been my first choice for Bloodshot, but I do think that Vin Diesel does a really good job. The guy is a charismatic, likable actor. Fast and Furious, Riddick, The Last Witch Hunter, Triple X, all of those movies. The guy is a capable actor, and he does fine for what he is given as Ray Garrison's Bloodshot. And I did feel like he was interesting in parts, and when they were trying to give him backstory, I felt like the backstory was really nice, and I did like the idea of him having nanotechnology, being a superhuman biotech killing machine, who was originally a Marine, and I really did like his performance, and he did good. He did a good job. Also, Toby Kebbell and Sam Heughan, I thought they were really nice as well. And their parts, and they do find what they're given as well, and I think they do a good job at what they're given. I will say some of the action scenes in this movie are pretty decent as far as action goes. The action scenes are decent enough, and did enjoy myself with most of the action scenes to a certain extent. Also, I didn't mind Isa Gonzalez as KT. Isa Gonzalez, she's a great actress. She's really beautiful. She's very pretty. I thought she was great as KT, and I can't wait to see her in Godzilla vs. Kong. And she really brought her A game in the movie. You could tell that there's some kind of relationship thing going on with him and Bloodshot and KT. And I do say she was very attractive in the movie. She did her job, and she was awesome in the film. And I've liked Isa Gonzalez ever since Baby Driver, and ever since that movie, I want to see more of her. And she is going to be in Godzilla vs. Kong coming out this November. And yes, cue it. Let's just go into the mixed category. I will say that there are parts where the cinematography looks good in spots, but you can easily tell that some of it is a little weird in some areas, but it is decently shot. And I can also say that in some spots, some of the CGI is fine in places. But the things that does hold this movie back from being as good as it could, I feel like for a movie like Bloodshot, this is a character in the comics. He's pretty intense. He is a killing machine. So he kills people, and basically I felt like the biggest waste of potential is that this movie was not rated R. And I felt like if this movie was rated R, and they would have been able to push the boundaries with this character in terms of what he could do. Also, some of the CGI is terrible. Some of it is terrible. I'm talking PlayStation 1 mixed with Xbox, the OG Xbox bad. Because in some spots you could tell it's not Vin Diesel doing this. The cool shot in the trailer of him where they shoot him and he just disintegrates and he disintegrates back, that's a pretty cool shot. Also, the villain is very generic, and you can see the twist coming from a mile away. If you've seen the trailer, you've seen basically who the villain will be and what the twist is. And Guy Pearce, he's not a bad actor. I just feel like that he doesn't really have anything to work with. Which another problem is the script. There's a good world build-up, and there's good intentions here. The world build-up is good, and I do like some of the things that they were trying to do here. But I felt like the problem is that the script needed more character development and more stuff happening, because this movie's an hour 49 minutes, and it does become a bit of a drag in some spots. And when the movie drags in a lot of areas, that is not a good sign. Also, there was these other character in this movie that was so annoying. For a little while, he was funny until he started. But after a while, I was just like, please stop cracking jokes, man. Stop cracking jokes. But I will say that the guy who plays the one character, he did fine, but it all comes down to the script and direction. You could tell that this is a first time director, and it's not his fault. He does good. He does good in his direction department. You did what he had to do, but you can easily tell this isn't basically basically his comfort zone, because this is a visual effects supervisor. Then again, Sonic the Hedgehog had a first time director, and that movie was really good. But all in all, I feel like that's the biggest problem with this movie is wasted potential, because you have all the right ingredients here, and when you take all these ingredients and then stir them together, it should be for something good. But I felt like if you would just went for that R rating, had a better script, had a better direction, and had a better villain and had better character motivations for all these characters, then I felt like the movie would have been much better. So all in all, Bloodshot, I don't hate the film. I can watch it. It's somewhat of a guilty pleasure. But am I gonna own it? That depends on me. But it is one of the weaker films, comic book films of 2020. And that is saying a lot, because Venom 2 has gotten delayed to June. Thank God. And plus, who knows when the New Mutants coming out. And the only superhero related movie you got coming out after you is a Wonder Woman and Black Widow. So, yeah, if nothing else, Bloodshot, I'm gonna give Bloodshot a Redbox rental. So that was my thoughts on Bloodshot. What did you guys think of it in the comment section down below? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I will see you guys in the next review. You guys keep it cool. Enjoy the Epictasticness. I'll see you guys in the next one.